Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Neremik, welcome back to more of Minecraft Hardcore. I'll be entirely honest, I lost an entire episode's worth of footage because OBS just kind of turned the entire thing into a PowerPoint, and yeah, no, you couldn't really tell what was going on. So, I figured very quickly, while the game is still lagging, I am very tempted to switch off these shaders onto another set because, yeah, the lag is starting to get to me, and I'm thinking that these guys might have been the culprit. But, very quick recap. So, first things first, we bred some sheep and we dyed them different colours because variety. We also used the shears on these guys to make some beds pretty much to the max in the villager room. Share those in a bit. Made some more of these cows guys as well, shared the sheep in there. And we'll get to the villagers in a second, but I planted 4 pumpkins here for reasons I'm sure you guys will be able to figure it out. And yeah, we've also started planting a higher quantity of wheat too, so we can breed cows faster. And that's pretty much it. The only other major difference in here is that we went and leveled up the farm guy, if I can find you. Yeah, no, so we gave him a bunch of potatoes, and now he will buy pumpkins off us and sells pumpkin pies, which isn't too bad. And then you, after enough trial and error, is finally going to sell us mending. So, to say the episode that was missed was a bit productive would be an understatement. Yeah, it means that now we can get into the good shit. And the main thing that was kind of left on a cliffhanger was this corner here. Do we keep it here as like a stylistic thing, or do we get rid of it? Which this was the only kind of left thread hanging. As you can see, all new beds. I'm thinking of maybe extending it to go around here as well. Means no. I mean, we have enough wood to do that if we wanted. The thing is I do need to look into making proper villager breeders. I did record the failed episode last night. Didn't have a chance to look into it today. He says recording this at 3 minutes to 7. Yeah, no, so we do need to look into that. But yeah, that was a very chill episode, very laid back. And this episode, we're just going to kind of continue on with that and keep progressing, because now we've got that librarian village with the mending books. The only kind of other thing we need at the minute is an enchanting area, because it's like, mending books are cool and all, but I need actual enchantments. Of course, to do that, we need bookshelves and the like. Issue is, don't think we're going to build it in there, because, I mean, that's just hassle, so we do need to go eye up a place where to throw our enchanting room. And the thing is, thought on it some, it only makes sense to have it in here. Like, yeah, no, seriously, we need to do something with this room. It's gone unused, and I think an enchanting room is genuinely probably the best use for it. So, that said, we can probably get hacking away. We can use some of this stuff to make beds if we want. But I'm thinking general idea is to just go throw this in the corner, and then we can decorate the room around it. I know, I thought this room would eventually have a use, and it seems we have somewhat cracked the code. Of course, bookshelves going to be a longer term priority. As it stands, I have started harvesting sugarcane for more paper, as you can see, but it's a bit more of an uphill battle, I'm afraid. But that won't stop us, because, ladies and gentlemen, we've already got 1 bookshelf, just need a lot more. Yeah, the thing is I'm not sure how I'm going to build it in here. I want the enchantment table in the corner, and we won't have it coming out, but there we are. It's a start. It's a start. That said, other main priority of order, we need to go get ourselves some obsidian and the like, which does unfortunately mean we do finally need to go craft a diamond pickaxe and go hunting, or not, I can just eat my words. So do we actually have the stuff to make this? Because I'm not too sure. It was this, and then book, and then it was like 2 diamonds, wasn't it? I'm gonna see if I can do this without having to Google the thing. I'll be full disclosure with you guys, the last episode that you guys didn't see, I may or may not have had to Google what the recipe for a lectern was. Yeah. And yay, okay. So we're on this. We're cool. We're smart. You know, sometimes I do remember crafting recipes. It's just been so long since I've consistently played Minecraft that sometimes my knowledge just ain't up to snuff. That said, a max level of 4 isn't exactly ideal, but hey, we'll make all this work. I think. I say with some hope in my voice. That said, is it nighttime out there? It is, right? If I sleep, it might stop raining and it might free up my my drive to do something. And I'm praying this episode doesn't corrupt, because it did push me behind, even though we finished 12 days behind schedule as well. It's like, Also, subtle things you guys may not have noticed. The sound of my mouse getting like clicked to move around. It will still come up, but it's a bit dampened by my new mouse pad, which is honestly, hopefully gonna come through a bit better. I don't know, I just kind of thought of it like on the fly there, but hopefully the sound is a bit more dampened and less loud than it was when it was clanging directly against my thing. Anyway, hello wheat. Okay, yes, so book project aside, We just need a lot of these guys, so... Again, I might continue with what I started last time, in which I'm slowly pushing back the potatoes, and I'm slowly replacing them with more and more wheat. Which was like... I mean, it makes sense. Are you fully grown? I wish I could tell. Let's see. What block type does it say it is? See, can I figure this out? I don't... No. Okay, age 7. There's no fully grown wheat to compare it to. Okay, that's age 6. I mean, it isn't fully grown. So I'm going to assume this is fully grown. It is. Okay, well now for future reference, we know that age 7 in F3 is fully grown wheat. Okay, and you're fully grown, so yeah. And yeah, there we go. Look at us zooming around. We're doing this. Okay. Got 3 leftover seeds, but we've got 4 total, which should mean look, I could do some colour tomfuckery with you guys, but if I'm being honest, I'm scared it got messed up. So, who else wants wheat? I'm gonna try and make this as smooth as possible. And I think there's space for one more. Yes, okay. So, I think there's a few more in here. Also, realization I had, because I was smelting some stuff and I found a bunch of fences. This is birch, this is oak. I will do corrective action on that because that really should be birch. The subtle things bother me in life, clearly. Either way, I'm gonna go record Sonic Frontiers after this, but about that, I am having a rather good day. I need the birch fences, he says while he burns the birch fences he has. You know, I'm just trying to get more stuff out of the way. I did realise my stone chest is starting to get on the whole... I need to use this caliber, so I'm considering that. Of course, other stuff we're kind of doing alright in. Food chest, there you are, hello. Again, my inventory is so cluttered, I really do need to have a hard reset of what's in there and keep it to the minimals, because I am sorry, this is out of hand. It's like, also, where did I put dirt? Because the stone chest slowly running out. Also, sad, but the fact that last episode corrupted meant that we don't have an episode with Christmas chest, which is kind of sad. Also, I see you not being connected. Punishment is upon you. I knew this would happen eventually. Bat. Oh, fine. Right. Well, if we do this, then we just throw all of this immediately back in there. And that should be everything. Then we break this. You'll be with me here. Then, it probably wasn't doing it because it already had an orientation with a sign on. And now we do mob drops. No, it's on the second line. So you gotta be consistent here. But yeah, mob drops. Unfortunately, my new mouse mat doesn't dampen the sound of me typing, but hopefully that isn't too big of an issue anyway. But there we are. Now we got all of these guys should be double chests. Which is like, finally. My OCD is cured. Also, last episode, this part completely skipped my mind. These guys do harvest stuff in here. I bone mealed a bunch of stuff and I saw them harvesting. So these guys will do stuff, just takes a bit of time. Although, speaking of these guys, beds. How many beds can I squeeze in over there? Feels right to put these in. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. 6 beds, so that's a total of 18 wood. Can nab that out of the wood chest. 18 wood, take oak. And just need 6. Okay, so 18 wool as well. Who is going to provide? Although, I mean, it's like... I do want to get my wool collection up, so sharing these guys as rapidly as possible should be a high priority, because obviously we're not going to be using it just for stuff like that. But nab you as well. And what's the wool chest saying? So shift-click all this in first, just so it's easiest to organise and look through. So we've got very little yellow beds, so we'll do one of them. Brown beds, Also, where did we get purple from? Oh, okay. Well, I don't think we've got many purple beds, so the fact that you've just grazed is rather grazed. No, let's see what's up. Okay, well, we will, yes, we'll nab you, That's 3 beds. We'll do a single brown bed for variety. 1 green, because I know we don't got one. And, we'll do one more. We'll do a grey one, because then this corner is like the most unappealing place on earth. And also, we'll leave you in there, because for some reason I've been dragging you around the whole episode. Also, hey, slowly growing sugarcane. I do need to get a bit more on my game. It's like, around here is literally free sugarcane growing, so it's like, I'll be back on that. Okay, nab used. I'm scheming, fear me. Anyway, hello beds, how are we doing? 2 yellow, 1 purple, and yeah, exactly 6. Because clearly I passed my maths GCSE, and I wasn't doubtful at all that would go wrong. 0%. Nada. Sorry, I was really trying to fight back a cough there. I'm aware it would probably sound like I was trying to hold back me crying. No, I just have like a cold and occasionally it makes me cough, and it's bothered me that it makes me cough. So I'm fighting it back, except it just makes me sound a bit stupid. Stupid, emotional, other synonyms. Cringe, I think, would be a good one. Either way, we'll be in there. And, yeah, it didn't even dawn on me to do this, but harvest all this. Yeah, I can tell I'm on my way to the grave, clearly. So we can't plant it here, so I think we'll just start... We'll start the bender, as we'll call it, here. So we can only plant here. Obviously, corner things are a bit forbidden. But we are burning a bit of sugarcane doing this. But it should, in theory, increase our sugarcane yield by, like, double. Which I'd argue is a bit more important than getting some short-term book gains. Again, cough, making me sound like I'm on the brink. I'm not, I swear. And that said, speaking of things on the brink, these fellas, yeah, okay, of course you guys want more of each other, but bump. Nope, bump. There we go. You two make out, and another child. The population there is going to go insane, I think. Like, we could, of course, exploit the workers if we wanted. Yeah, no, every rich billionaire does it, why not me? But I was thinking we could exploit these guys. I know there's farms you can build with them, where they throw the wheat they get to a different villager, and so if you get a correct layout, you kind of can put a hopper under them, and it's a bit evil, a bit thieverous, if you will, but also rather helpful. It's like, I'll look into that. I'll keep it as an idea filed in the back of my mind and go from there, because I truly do not know, and you still want more, right? That should be enough to finish off. So, yeah, no, stone chest is full. But if we remove that, it kind of buys us a bit more time. We'll throw you a misc. Yeah, sheesh. Like, okay, we still have enough room for flint, but my god, I never expected us to get this full this fast. It's like, what do we even use this cobblestone for? It's not like we can sell it to the villagers. I wish we could, but we can't. It's like, barely fitting everything in now. I'll throw saplings in with wood. Why not? And you know what? Dirt. We'll be carrying less wood than stone anyway, so it's like... There we go. I think that's a bit more of a reasonable hotbar to keep. Again, this cough wants me dead, I tell you. Dead. And I would rather not be dead, so... What's that? Anyway. Okay, is this room too dark? Through in here. Is that... I think maybe it's just 4. No. Either way... Yeah, no, I do need to repeat something I said in the last take of this episode because I thought it was rather nice, and it's kind of sucked it's been lost time. But basically, the long and short of it is, I'm going to butcher it now because obviously the original take would always be better. But it's like, I kind of like, because at the end of the year, I think I've said it before, I get into a very Minecrafty mood at the end of the year and the start of the new year, because of an experience I had 2 years ago, where I just was on a realm to build the boys. And see, the thing is I told one of those realms. Unfortunately, I think the other one has been lost to time. There may be screenshots. I do need to go dig around on my hard drive for that. But basically, I kind of thought I'd peaked to my building thing, and that I wouldn't be able to build something substantially good, because my experience on those realms, even though we weren't building as, like, master builder capacity, what we were building was, like, you know, it's like a group of people coming together to make a Minecraft server. It had this sort of magic, and my whole thought process behind this was, how am I going to top that, right? It's like, how do I beat something of which I'm still riding the high of, if that makes sense? It's like, okay, this was great. Is it even toppable type energy? So, needless to say, starting this series I was a bit doubtful of my building ability. Like, last series was alright. You know, the wall still happened. But, I didn't really have much of an idea how this one would turn out. So, honestly, kind of slowly coming around and seeing this place take shape has been super neat, because I am starting to take a liking to it. I'm not sure if I'll be able to capture that magic I had, you know, 2 years ago now, playing on a realm and what have you, but I do. I'm not sure what the words would be. I think for what I've built here, it is rather good. It may not be the best, but I think it's got a little thing about it which I'm kind of a fan of. Like, I ended up liking this place more than I thought I would, like, especially even the outside, but it's not even the most well-constructed thing, but I think the positioning and the stuff we have built just comes together to look alright. Although that is getting replaced with birch, because otherwise I will be invoking the wrath of myself. And we don't want that. Also, can I just say, the increased wheat production has meant those cows have gone mental, this thing. It's like percentage increase of like 60%. Insane. Should probably... Really? Okay, what have we got? What's like something I can quickly... Saplings, yes. Yes, good answer. Good answer. Sorry, no, a single ore does not escape me, I'm afraid. That should finish him off. I thought you could get away. No. Get in the ore chest. And stay there, please. Oh, the tenacity. Oh. Either way, I think it is time to go sleep. We're coming to the 60-minute mark, and see, the issue is now, it's like, we're practically where we were on the original take. But the issue is obviously the original take had a bit more of me figuring it out and what have you. So now, the question is, what do I do? Because most of this is just waiting for sugarcane to grow. We can't really trade much with the villagers. I don't think we've got enough potatoes to do that. I could be wrong, but yeah, no, we don't got the potatoes for that. So, question of what to do is certainly a prevalent one. It's like, what are you humming at? What are you even doing there? Why are you both in the corner? You've not had a kid yet, which is like a bit of a moment. Like, what do I need to do to make the two of you multiply? You've definitely got enough beds. And enough range and colour of them too. Like, what do you need? Yes, tell me. In a language I can understand it. Oh, you've gone to normal trading prices. Okay, I see you. But, because you've got the food, I've given you food, and now you're harvesting it yourselves, which is like, you know, kind of self-sufficient. You should just keep perpetuating that. But what else do you need? Is it doors? Like, what do you actually need? Because I don't know, but I would like to find out. Like, if it is doors, our wood stash isn't exactly looking the healthiest all the time. We can make a fair few, but they're probably fair few enough to suffice and get like each individual roll going. And, ooh, don't mind if I do. You know, I'm gonna stock up on these guys. Like, let's think of something. Let's think small for the ending of this episode. What's something quick and easy we can do that would just net us something, right? What's something that just would add towards a goal? Okay, also, oh, can't forget you. No, you think you can get away. I'm sure that grey will come in helpful one day. Maybe. Like, I mean, speaking on wool, how are we looking for... Okay, we've got a bunch of wheat ready to grow. Just slept the night away, though, haven't we? Well, my thought process is, what dyes can we make for these guys? So, cyan dye, blue dye, green dye makes cyan. We don't have orange, red and... we definitely do have orange, right? We don't have orange, wow. We could try... Okay, so we try and get the, red and yellow ones to do it now. White, grey, and white, fair. Magenta, why is that so awful to make? Yeah, so we got the pink tones and other stuff. Oh, and the white blue, Yeah, we need white dye for that, though. Purple, we've already got. Okay, and then... Yeah, no, white. I would definitely want lime, pink, and light blue, but they all require white dye, which white dye, I'm pretty sure, is made with bone meal. Yeah, which I know I used in the take, which you guys didn't even see, which is kind of annoying. So, oh, there we go. Okay, and also, I keep forgetting to return those damn shears. Here you are, thank you very much. And also, what else here is fully grown, just as we're passing through? Again, do need to keep replanting the potatoes as well. Wheat isn't the only thing that takes precedent. I would very much like to keep trading for that good shit from the villagers. And okay, so let's do this. So plant you and plant you. Nope, I'm thick. Okay, well, we got 2 wheat, also known as. Oh, of course, the ones that I need. Okay, right. There's red. We just need orange. One of you 3 is orange. I just need you to eat, and I get orange, which is one of the colours which I'm like, all right with. Alternatively. Okay, we've only got 4 minutes left, but we could tentatively walk out and just put our feelers out to see if there's any wild white sheep, perhaps. It's like, you know, and then we don't need any bone meal. Only bone meal we need is the, I'm not going to finish that sentence, that'll probably get me thrown in prison. See, I always say that, and I always end up not being thrown in prison. I'm starting to think I'm bluffing. No, see, any white sheep wanting to hang out and about? No, not at all. Ooh, although... this skeleton most certainly is. He says as the game has, like, a massive performance nosedive. Okay, well, we'll nab you. Now, the issue is we're going to have way too many dyes to go through. But also, is there a chance that you also provide white dye? Yeah. It just so happens, the one time, the singular time, I find a skeleton in daylight. It's also time I find a flower, which gives me the exact same thing I want from the skeleton. Okay. Well, I think we'll finish this one by making the orange one. But we got a bit more of a stash now, which should hopefully let us concoct all sorts of evil little dastardly deeds. And our little excursion will also mean chance of them eating stuff rather high. Yep, I see a red and a yellow, and if you did past colour theory in like first grade art, you would know that that makes orange. Look at him go. Hell yeah. Okay, so now I think we smelt some cactus stuff. We can use some saplings for the fuel. I know we've got some cactus chilling somewhere. I do need to make a farm of you, just kind of passively to make my stock of you go up. And then, of course, oak sapling, because there's no other way to get that. We'll throw an extra one in there just for contingency. Then lapis, of course, do that. I still find it weird that lapis is, like, you can't just use it flat as dye, you have to turn it into dye. Feels weird. But, you know, and then we do that for green. And then, last but not least, we want magenta. Well, we don't want magenta, but magenta by proxy. We get from red, which red, again, would be rather helpful. If you could, well, this one. I'm evil. Oh, so that makes pink. See, something tells me I've got to nab one more magenta. I'm right, aren't I? Oh, although, pink dye and purple dye, Oh, what the fuck is that? Right, I didn't realize you could cycle 3 different dyes. Although it is unfortunate we don't have any purple because we made it naturally. Although, if we were to say, dye one of the sheep pink and make it neck on with the purple one. Oh, colour theory. See, you know, you sat there in art and you're thinking, what use will this be to me in like a few years? Dead obnoxiously in the back of your mind. This is why. This is why art lessons are important. Because I can now efficiently mix colours in Minecraft. Debatably. It's like, really had to think there if that was a statement I wanted to die on that hill with. But also, hey, the potato harvest is bountiful this year. Holy mother Technoblade to be proud. Okay, everything else is done. Right, well. In that case, we want... Who do we need? Is there any other fancy calls we can make? I don't think there is. So, we're just gonna make another... Right, well, what fugly thing do you make? Dear God. Turn... it was pink that we needed it, wasn't it? Yeah, pink. Then when you grow up, I can make you neck on with the purple sheep. That makes magenta. And then we just need 2 more sheep to forcibly dye these 2 colours and then white. And we're good. Man. I feel... Oh! Speak of the devil and he shall appear. It's like... See, I want to end the recording, right? Like, now we're at a decent length. I need to see if the recording's actually salvageable. It's fine. I'm not an addict to having sheep of all many different colours, no sir. But it's like, So, let's see. Who's ready to have kids? Why are all of you completely spent at the minute? That's a bit weird. But hey. And we've got, oh, baby purple sheep. If only you would stay that colour. But you ain't. This weird colour, and then the rest of you are just, for some reason, still on cooldowns. We'll leave that there for now. Gives you a chance to grow up as well. But that is a rather productive episode. We have sheep of all many different colours, and also, I mean, maybe I'll wait until you've all regrown fur. I'll do it after the outro's done. Be clever. That makes a good thumbnail. I think I am going to end this one here. So if you have enjoyed, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. It all helps out a bunch. Lets me know when to see more of this and all of that good stuff. Is this a cave? Whoa, this is a cave. Interesting and noted for future use, and now I am temporarily stuck in here until I have a water bucket. Completely normal gameplay. But yeah, no, until next time, all said and all that aside, thanks for watching, guys. My name's been Neremik, and peace out.